Hello students, welcome to Karnataka LMS, Department of Collegiate and Technical Education. This is the subject of organizational behavior for the BBM students. Today, I'm taking up the topic that is types of attitude. I'm Ranjitha B.R. So first of all, I list out the types of attitude. That is positive attitude, negative attitude, neutral attitude, second attitude, and work-related attitude like job satisfaction, job involvement, and organizational commitment. First, let us understand what is positive attitude. This is one type of attitude in organizational behavior. One needs to understand how much positive attitude it takes to keep the work moving and progressing. It basically means that keeping a positive mindset and thinking about the greater good, no matter whatever the circumstances are. A positive attitude has many benefits which affect out their kinds of behavior in a good way. For example, a person who has a positive attitude and mindset will look for the good in other persons, no matter how bad they behave or how bad is their attitude. Looking prospective, looking positive side of in anything of the object or the people or the environment, the positive only looking at the positive side of the things is called as positive attitude. The positive mindset will never be defeated. Second one is a negative attitude. A negative attitude is something that each and every person should avoid. Generally, it is called as a dark shade of the brain. So generally, the people with negative attitude ignore the good things in life and only they think and concentrate whether they will fail or they concentrate only on the negative side. They often find a way out of tough situations by running away from it. They often compare themselves with other persons and find the bad in them only. In short, we can say that it is exactly opposite of the one with the positive mindset. There are certain bad effects that a person with a negative mindset has to face. It is the darkest side. Always looking at the negative things, negative thinking. It is not good to the people. It's just straight away, just opposite to the positive attitude. So this is the next one, that is neutral attitude. This is another type of attitude that is common. That mindset is neutral one. There is no doubt. Neither is there any kind of hope. The people generally tend to ignore the problems in life. They wait for some other individuals to take care of their problems. They generally have a lazy life and they are often unemotional. It is as if they don't think about anything that much and doesn't care for the same as well. They never feel the need to change themselves as they can simply live with it. So this is neither the positive nor the negative. They are very neutral to the environment. They don't take up any risk in life. They are the lazy people. They don't think much about anything and they don't care for others and they don't care themselves as well. They don't try to bring the change in themselves. They simply live with those attitude. This is called as neutral attitude. Then this one, second attitude. One of the most dangerous types of attitude. And different is, and different is the second attitude. The second attitude has the caliber to destroy every image that comes in connection with a positive image. This type of attitude is most of a negative attitude and is very destructive. It often reflects the mind's negativity. It is necessary to let go of this kind of attitude for the betterment of the self and the people around you. They are often difficult to be mended because the attitude is deep rooted within one's personality. However, with the time, it nevertheless is possible to change the course of direction of this attitude. So, this attitude will have the power or a caliber to destroy the positive image. So it should be curbed so that for the betterment of the organization and for the betterment of the people in the organization. Then, now shall we move on to the job related attitude, that is job satisfaction. The term job satisfaction refers to the general attitude or feelings of an individual towards his job. A person who is highly satisfied with his job will have a positive attitude towards the job. On the other hand, a person who is dissatisfied with his job will have a negative attitude about the job. For example, a person who is satisfied with his job will always be punctual, not absenting from himself, and performance will be high. His attitude towards the co-workers and the boss will also be very positive. In case of a dissatisfied person, he will generally be late for office on small pretext. He will absent himself from the job. Turnover will be high. Performance level will also poor, and his behavior in the organization will be very good. So when people speak of employee attitude, they invariably relate this with job satisfaction. In fact, these two are used interchangeably, though some differences do exist between these two. So next one, job involvement. As compared to job satisfaction, job involvement is a more recent addition to the literature of organizational behavior. Different authors have given different meanings to this term, and there isn't complete agreement over what the term means. The general definition of job involvement states that job involvement measures the degree to which a person identifies psychologically with his or her job and considers his or her perceived performance level important to self-worth. Employees who have a high level of job involvement were strongly identified with their job and really care about the kind of work they do. High degree of involvement, just like job satisfaction, will lead to less absenteeism and lower resignation rates. However, the research has shown that it seems to more consistently predict turnover than absenteeism. In case of turnover, the research has shown as much as 16% variation in the turnover depending upon the level of job involvement. The next one, this is organizational commitment. Organizational commitment implies identifying with one's employing organization and its goals. Organizational commitment is a state in which an employee identifies with a particular organization and its goals and wishes to maintain membership in the organization. Sometimes employee may be involved or attached to his job but may not be committed to the organization and its objectives. Turnover and absenteeism are low when an employee has organizational commitment. In fact, studies have indicated that organizational commitment is a better indicator of turnover than the far more frequently used job satisfaction predictor. Sometimes employee may be dissatisfied with his job, but he may not be dissatisfied with the organization as a whole. In such case, he may stick with the organization because he may consider it is temporary situation. But once the dissatisfaction spreads to the organization as a whole, he is most likely to consider resigning from the job. So by this, I end this session. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.